Welcome to today's video. I am stoked if you couldn't tell. I have had these wheels for like 2 months now, and I've put it off, but today is the day, ladies and gentlemen. We're throwing them on the M3, but not after we ceramic coat them. So if you're tuning in this video because of the thumbnail, not just because you know you love me and you're subscribed to the channel, and you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any updates, this is going to be an instructional video on how to ceramic coat your new Apex or any wheels that you get. So I'm going to be using the G-Technic CSL and EXO combo. G-Technic also makes a C5 wheel armor, which is a dedicated wheel ceramic coating. I found that that's really good coating, but at times you can also use the CSL and the EXO combo on the wheels. It still has good heat properties, good protection, and I actually like that combo better because I notice it's more hydrophobicity and it just works better for me, and that's what I like. You like your own thing, I like mine. This is going to work for a majority of all ceramic coatings, so if you use Car Pro, if you're using any of these other ones, this is going to work for them beautifully. Thank you for tuning into today's channel. I want to thank you for tuning into this video. If you like it, drop a big like. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you have the ML10 wheels? Do you like them? Do you not like them? You're like, nah, I ain't getting those. I'm not getting those reps. Whatever you guys think, drop a comment down below and let me know what you think. And let's dive into putting these things on the E92. You have to ignore my garage because it's kind of a disaster. I've never lived in a neighborhood before. I'm not a civilized human being, so I've never lived here. But we're in a neighborhood now, so we have to be kind of quiet, and we can't do all the ruckus we used to. But nonetheless, I have a 2-car garage and a giant carport back there. We came from a 1,200 square foot garage with a carport to a 2-car garage. I don't know, it's like a 20 by... That is them. I got the gold with the brush lip, and they are so nice. They look phenomenal. They feel really well built, and they're super light wheels. And with all this being said, we're going to dive into first prepping the surface to get ready to have the ceramic coat be able to adhere properly to a nice clean surface. Even though these are brand new, we still have some debris on the surface from where the tires were mounted and just things of that nature. We're going to go ahead and make sure we get off. We're going to use a certain product for this. Now, these products are just my recommendations. It doesn't mean I'm right, doesn't mean I'm wrong. It's just what I like. These are really just products that I've used over the years that I've adapted to and really liked over other products in the industry. I've been doing this for 13 going on 14 years now in a month, so super happy and thankful to be able to be doing that. But it's just things that I've liked and adapted. If you guys have a certain product you like, this is going to be essentially the same method no matter what kind of product you use. These are all generally the same. Of course, some work better than others. You're going to have like your Walmart brand things, and you're going to have like your Uber detailer brand. Just find what you guys like. Find what's local to you. Not a lot of this stuff, unfortunately, is local around here. We're in South Carolina, middle of nowhere. If you live in Cali or something, I'm sure you can probably find some of this local. But find what you can get, what works for you, and what you guys have a feeling with. I always like G-Technic. They're super good. I feel like they're very up in the industry, and they always are on top of all the new technologies coming out. And they're like kind of a no BS company. They don't like try to oversell you on things like others, and I just really like them a lot. Guys, I want to so rudely interrupt this video to bring you an awesome deal from detailedimage.com. I want to give a giant shout out to Detailed Image for sponsoring today's video. They have offered us a 10% coupon off your whole entire order. So everything you need to ceramic coat your wheels, ceramic coat your car, your boat, your motorcycle, even maybe your countertop. Detailed Image has you covered, guys. Use my coupon code. It's up above the screen right now. It's in the link of the description. Every product I am using in today's video has a link in the description to take you right to detailedimage.com to purchase these products and be able to use them and have great success with ceramic coating your wheels. Shout out to Detailed Image for this stuff. Browse their website. They have everything you need and nothing you don't. I love Detailed Image. That's where I buy all of my detailing products. They are always super good. Great customer service, phenomenal shipping, and they literally have anything and everything, even things you didn't know you needed that you really do need. Let's jump back into today's video. For this, you're of course going to need some products. You're going to need some materials. As you see, I have a few laid out here in front of us. What I use, what I like, and what you're going to need for this application. First off, you're going to need some kind of cleaner. You're going to need some sort of cleaner that is going to clean the surface. This is a Car Pro eraser. This is a intensive like oil and polish cleaner for polishing a vehicle. It helps remove all those polymers from the surface so you get a very nice and kind of virgin finish to help this coating or a wax or whatever you're putting on a surface stick very good. I have this in a spray bottle right here. You're gonna need a spray bottle to put this in. I guess you technically don't have to. You could just kind of douse it on the towel, but it's gonna make a mess. I buy that in a big gallon because I use a lot of it. Secondly, what you're going to need there is rags to use this with. You're probably just going to need one rag to go ahead and wipe this stuff down with. Kind of use one side to go ahead and wipe it, and then the other side to kind of wipe it dry. Make sure you don't leave any residue. You need gloves to do this thing because you don't want to get the stuff on your hands. It will dry your skin out as it's removing all these polymers and waxes, so it'll do the same thing to your skin. So you want to protect yourself, use these gloves. Coating of your choice. Again, we are using G-Technic Crystal Serum Light and EXO. This is the V4. I have some V5, but I don't want to use that yet. I want to save that and try it on my truck. That you're going to need some applicators. These happen to be Geon Suede applicators. These are little square pads that you're going to adhere to one of these foam blocks, and this foam block is going to have little indentions in here. Essentially wrap it around here, stick in these little edges, and it helps you apply this to the surface properly. Now, we are doing wheels, so we're probably not going to be able to do this exactly as we would want. The G-Technic stuff does come with gloves already, and I believe it also comes with this little applicator, and this is actually the applicator I'm going to be using for this. It's good to just be able to get your fingers in here, and it helps get all like the little tiny crevices that we're dealing with on the wheels today. Now, since we are using two different coatings, we want to go ahead and have 2 rags per coating. We want one to kind of wipe the coating around, and then we want the second rag to make sure we get the coating off effectively and not leave any streaks or residue behind, because we'll have high and low spots. We'll make sure we level the coating appropriately. Now we're ready to dive into our first wheel. So I have my Car Pro Racer in my spray bottle. I also have a microfiber rag. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to spray away from the surface that we're messing with. I apologize for the dog. I have no idea what is wrong with the dang. We're going to go ahead and spray this on here. Kind of douse the rag a little bit. You don't want to get it too much, but you want it nice and saturated. And what we're going to do is go ahead and just start wiping the surface. We're going to make sure we get all of the stuff off. I see there's a little bit of residue from when they were mounting the tires and such, and we just want to make sure we remove all of this. Now, since this is kind of like mounted on a tire machine, could be a little dirty, we might want to do this twice, and you kind of can't clean the surface too much. Go back over this. One section, I made the lip a section, I'm making the center cap a section, then I'll probably do like a couple of these at one time. That way you just don't have any of this residue sitting on the surface. The Car Pro Racer is really good about not leaving a residue, but there's still always that chance, and we just want to make sure we are being kind of overcautious of this, and it doesn't take as much effort to do that as you would think. One other thing, do not forget about the back of the wheel. That sees probably more brake dust than the front of the wheel, and you want to make sure that thing is protected so it's super easy to clean, and you can take these wheels off. I don't know if you guys do it like once every other week or once a month. It's just going to make it so much easier for you guys to clean. To be fully prepared for this, one, of course, we're going to need our 2 rags. We want one to wipe the coating off the first time, then we want our second one to go past the point of where we wiped it. I'm going to go ahead and do it like this, and this is how I like to apply this. Now, this one, unlike the EXO, and I don't know what coating you guys are using, if you're using the same one, this doesn't have a little like dispenser on it, so what I kind of do is just do it like this. I do it like this, and I'll do probably about 5 dots on the back side, just like this. Now I'm going to start wiping. I'm going to start at this. Always make a point of where you start so you know where to go back to. What I'm going to do is start like this, and I'm going to go in and out, just like this. Back and forth, in and out, all the way through the entire barrel of this wheel. In and out, nice and slow, good steady pace, not too fast. And I'm doing it just like that. Another 5 drops on here, and I'm going to go ahead and follow back just like this over the back of the wheel. Again, I want to do like a crosshatch pattern. I've always had great success with that and making sure I have a lot of even coverage. So we'll do that. I'll get this little edge on the back side, and then I'm going to begin getting the back of these spokes. I want to make sure I get these extremely well. Don't miss any spots on here. And you want to make sure you don't get your sleeve in this. I'm probably going to roll my sleeve up in a second. Little rookie mistake there, guys. And it wouldn't hurt to get like the back side of these spokes. See how these are so like indented? They have a lot of concave to them. So I'm going to go ahead and get the back of these right now, and it won't hurt to get that twice. It'll kind of get hazy, or you'll see it like kind of start to get rainbowy, if that makes sense, depending on the color surface you're working with. Usually by the time I'm done with a panel, I'll just go ahead and wipe this over with. You can do it too prematurely. We'll just keep spreading it. That's kind of what the second rag's for, to ensure that you don't have that. So right here, I'm just going to take this guy. I'm going to go ahead and start with my outside. 1 wipe, 2 wipe followed. I'm going to go ahead and, again, I'm starting at this Apex logo on the back side, so I know where my beginning and end will be. So I make sure I get plenty of even coverage on here. And then after that, I've already used that, so I'm going to go ahead and flip to this side of the rag. Make sure I wipe really good in here. And we're going to get all of these spokes wiped very, very well. And then we're going to repeat the same process. Now this last rag pass, you're going to notice it's very slick. The rag is going to almost like slide all over the surface. and that's good. That means you got all of the coating off that you needed to and left what you needed to leave on the surface, and you're not going to have any residue left over and create any lines. Like I said, on wheels, it's not as pressing because you don't have a giant flat panel, if that makes any sense, but you still want to make sure you get this stuff. If you guys are only doing one coat, depending on what ceramic coating you're using for this job, your job's done here. You are done. Pat yourself on the back, give yourself a congratulations. You are officially done with ceramic coating your wheels, and you have done a phenomenal job. I want you to know I'm proud of you. Take your time. Make sure you're following all your steps. Make sure you wipe all the coating off. If you think you wiped it off, just wipe it one more time. That way you won't have any streaks or anything, and you'll thank me for that later, guys. For those of you that are done, I do not want to bore you anymore. I'm going to skip past the part of doing the XO, and the reason being is it's the same thing over again. Drop a giant like button on this. Hit the subscribe, and boys, if you are feeling frisky this Christmas season, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates, any how-tos, any informational videos like this to help learn and build your skills for your automotive passion in your garage or in your shop alike. And I do want to preface something really quick before I let you guys go. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns with doing this, drop a comment, guys. I'll be happy to help you any way I can. I want you guys to learn this. I want to help you guys do that friendly face and give you guys that confidence to know you can do these things in your garage by yourself or at your shop, and you have the power to do it. I love you guys. I thank you so much. If you're watching this, you are amazing. You did a phenomenal job. I'm super proud of you, and I can't wait to show you these things on the car. Check out for that video coming very soon. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, an awesome New Year, and spend beautiful time with your family and eat lots of great food. I love you guys. I'll see you.